Hello? 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 Is this on? Yeah! Today's review is going to be this innopow wireless mic set. So here I've got the, so I have the mic here. It's going into the receiver, which is then going into my audio mixer, which I won't show you, but it's there. With a mic set like this, you're basically looking for two things. One would be the sound quality of the mic itself, which you're hearing right now. And the other thing would be the distance, how far you can travel with this mic before you start getting interference or cutting out. So really quick, I'll just talk about the sound quality of this mic. It's good. You can hear what it's like. I mean, this is unedited. This is just me speaking into the mic. You know, I've tried a bunch of different mics out, and I'm very happy with the quality of this mic. A lot of it depends on how you have things set up, but the mic itself, I think, is really good. As for the build quality of this mic, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's metal or really convincing plastic. Let's see. No, that's metal. So you put the battery in here. One thing I should mention with this, I did try to put in rechargeable batteries, and apparently rechargeable batteries are just a little bit thicker, and I couldn't really, well, I didn't really want to push it in all the way because I knew I couldn't get it out, but there's the other battery in here that kind of slides down. Be very careful if you try this with rechargeable batteries. So something interesting about this, you can see the button on the back. You press and hold that to turn it on and off, and then if you want to mute it, I think that's pretty cool that it has just a single push mute button. Sometimes I've seen mute buttons on the mic itself, but I think it's kind of cool that it's just integrated into the power button and it's on the bottom. That's pretty slick. Here on the mic, you can see like the channel. Here's the infrared transmitter, receiver, something like that to get the channel to the receiver, which is here. And so you can just press a button and hold this up in front of it, and it figures out the channel. Really super simple. I definitely recommend you play around with different channels to see which channel works best for your setup so that you don't have any interference. The front of the receiver also has a volume knob, so you can turn down the volume and not hear anything. And so that's kind of nice if you don't want to use a mixer to change the volume. You can do it right here. Something else of note, you can see the antenna on the back. Obviously that means it's probably not going to work so well if you have an audio rack. Often the antenna will be in the front. This is kind of more of a standalone, set it on furniture or set it down on something. It's not really going to work in a rack with different audio equipment. I did do a distance experiment to see how far I could get with this thing, and I thought the results were pretty good. Now on the website, or on Amazon, this product page, it says it can get 200 to 240 feet range. Obviously they're going to list what is the best, but I'll show you a clip in just a second of me walking around the house and walking outside. Basically in every room in the house, the audio quality was great. So going through walls, going downstairs, I had no problem. Even going outside when I was pretty close, it was great. It wasn't until I got roughly about 100 or so feet away that I started getting some issues. And keep in mind, this is going through walls, through buildings, so that's not bad. So we're going to do a distance test now. So I'm going to walk around. All right, so now I'm just one room over. This is how it sounds, one room over. Okay, now I am downstairs and I'm one room over but down a floor. Okay, I am outside now. So here, let me show you. That's where the bedroom is. We're still pretty close. So I'm going to do feet. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 27, 28, 29, 30. So this is about 120 feet plus. It's probably a good solid 15 feet from my room. Going through walls, not really out in the open. So I'm going to say we're right around the 150 foot mark about here. I can see my bedroom window now. So we're going through a window. I don't know if I can still hear anything. Maybe I should go further just to... I can't really go further without going anywhere crazy. Let's see. We'll see. I don't know how far I can. I'm gonna make sure I can go far enough. Yeah. So I'm going through all sorts of walls. I went as far as I could through the condo parking lot. I got to probably about 250 feet away, and sure enough, it didn't work. But even at about the 100 to 200 feet range, I was still getting a signal, which is good considering I was going through about 5 condo complexes. That's not bad. Obviously, with this, you'll want to keep in mind you want to avoid interference. So don't set it up like I did, where you have it next to a computer and a monitor. Set it up around as few electrical equipment as you can. And when you set it up, try to have line of sight with the mic. And if you are able to get that set up, you'll almost definitely get the 200 to 240 foot range that they say you can get in Amazon. Overall, I would say I am quite impressed with this mic set. It comes at a really good price. It has good quality and a good range. And that's what you want. It's cool. It's a cool mic set. Drop the mic. I didn't really drop it. Well, I dropped it, but I caught it, so it doesn't count. I don't want to break anything.